All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. All right, double honor to the apostles, that was great millstone, and South Asian brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. It's the brother Ratazawanya, Saint Benji, and I got with me.
Hey, the brother Shimon.
That's right. All right, and one hop right into it. It's some folly. I was listening to this damn song. It's like 3 parts to it. It's called Rico's Story. And the moral of the story is the scriptures it gives you truth, it gives you sound advice, real wisdom. A lot of things can be avoided, prevented, all right, or we'll know how to operate and move just by following these scriptures. All right? And I'm going to start with this, and then we're going to hit the precept touching on that. Hey, this is Salakia. Let me type this in like this. 2 Timothy 3:16. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. So this wisdom is profitable and to move in rightly. All right? What's the root word of righteous? Rightly. So it teaches how to deal with every situation. We have the example of King David who said, he moved wisely. He knew how to feign himself mad, or in modern terms, layman's terms, he faked being retarded. And when he did that, he ended up getting a lot of land for the Israelites, man. So he ended up being in the same king's army that he tricked to think he was retarded. He ended up being in his army after that. That's using wisdom. Hey, this Proverbs 1. And 3. I'll start at 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. All right, so this wisdom turns us from being simple to using discretion. All right, knowing how to judge every situation, how to move in each situation. And if in that song, it's a folly ass song, but if certain scriptures was applied, especially in part 1 and part 2, certain things could have been avoided. Mainly, part 1, you got something?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Proverbs 15:22. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. Without counsel, man, like I said, purposes are disappointed. Like the things that you really want to do or you want to get the results, you're going to be disappointed. All right, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. You know what I'm saying? You have to have, and this, going into these scriptures, this is the ultimate counsel. I got another one real quick. Proverbs 21:30. There is no wisdom or understanding nor counsel against the Lord. So whatever, we know the Lord operates higher than our ways. All right, whatever way you think that you have or you think that you know, ultimately, if you open this book up, that should be what it lines up with.
And that's why Deuteronomy says this word should be as frontlets. All right, we should discern and move with making our decisions based off the scriptures. All right? Because the scriptures provide balance. And with balance comes wisdom. To react this way in this situation, to react this way in that situation. Well, this situation is similar to the last situation, but through the spirit, through balance, I know I got to move like this time around. Yeah. Hey, King Solomon even talks about what came with wisdom was the reasonings of men. He understood the reasonings of men. All right? It says, answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou look up here unto him. And then it says, answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. So you know it's a time when to answer a fool, it's a time when not to answer a fool. All right? But that's just the spirit, man. That's that balance. That's that wisdom. discernment. You had something?
Yep, real quick. This is 1 Kings 3:7. All right, because even Solomon, at this point, he was a man, he was the king, but he knew that he had to have an increase in understanding. It said, and now, O Lord, my power, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father. I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in. All right, so even at that point, we know he wasn't an actual child, but he was saying, basically, he didn't have the understanding that he needed to rule over such a powerful people. All right, he saw the things that happened with King David and his house, and how all that, all the stuff that was going down with that. And he basically, it goes into that, man. That's the first thing he asked for, wisdom. All right, wisdom. Because that's ultimately, that's supposed to be our first love, and that's supposed to be how we operate, doing anything. Right? The things that we see in the scriptures, the things that, because ultimately we're forming a government. This is what we're going to be using to rule the world. These different policies and these different proverbs and the different ways of the Lord. This is what we're going to be using to govern different nations, different situations that might pop up. It's all through the wisdom of the Lord.
That's right. Hey, this Proverbs 14:15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All right, so we got to consider our actions and think things out through the Spirit, man. We got to use wisdom. Can't go off emotion. Can't go off of feelings. Can't go without logic. We have to use true logic, man. All right, and true logic is here in the scriptures, man. All right. Proverbs 5:1. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding, that thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. All right, and this, it goes on every level. Of course, this is in righteousness, to guide us in righteousness, but also it's practical understanding, practical wisdom, and knowledge in these scriptures to deal in everyday life. All right. I just saw a video where it was two bitches walking up the street. One was hunched over like she was hurting and sick, like she needed help.
Oh,
you saw that video?
I saw that.
Yeah, then the dude go over there try to help her. While he attending to her, the other bitch that was like walking with her, act like she was holding her up, walked behind him. Looked like she stabbed him in the shoulder or something a couple times.
A syringe or something?
Yeah, it looked like something small. It could have been a syringe, but she poked him. It could have been a syringe or an actual knife, a glass, a screwdriver. She fucked him up because he was still laying on the ground. They robbed this nigga for everything. They took his fucking shoes. Only thing they left was the wallet. Maybe his ID. She opened the wallet, took everything else out. Tossed the wallet back on his body. He was sitting there laying on the ground. He put his hands on his head like, oh shit, what I did was stupid. Why did I? He thinking, why did I try to help this bitch? Well, the scriptures tell you, no, so you do good. Yeah. For you, let me grab it.
They're going to repay you 7 times.
Yeah, the evil is for the good you want to do.
So they say, give not to the ungodly.
That's right. This is...
meddle not in many affairs.
Oh, shit. This app be tweaking. I'm typing in exactly what's in the verse. And then sometimes it just don't work. I know it's Sirach. Is it 14? It's 12. Sirach 12.
12 and 6?
Yeah.
No,
I'm reading through it. Just verse 5. Alright, this is Sirach 12 and 1. When thou would do good, know to whom thou doest it, so shalt thou be thankful for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense, and if not from him, yet from the Most High. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that giveth no alms. So, off rip, it's a wise thing to give alms. Give to the godly man and help not a sinner. It's a wise thing to not help a sinner. Do well to him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. Alright, so you can try to look out for somebody that's wicked. Next thing you know, you getting done dirty, backdoored. Niggas always talking about backdoor. They got backdoored, or I got betrayed, or this and that. Well, the scriptures already tell you if a nigga is wicked, don't deal with them. Because they gonna do just that. Yep. Give not thy pearls to the swine, lest they trample thee. Yep. We know these things through the Spirit. And that's part of the point of the why the song came up, because there's certain things in the scriptures that practical use. The nigga would never been such, fuck the song. I'm using it as a point to how the scriptures applied daily can save us from certain shit, man. So this is Micah 7:5. Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a God, keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. Simple, what niggas call it pillow talking? The avoidance of pillow talking can keep a nigga out of a lot of shit. Alright? Bitches they be the main ones fucking you over. And it's a spirit. Hey, it must be important because we ain't heard this in years, but I remember when the apostles first said it. Hey, it's okay to lie to your woman. Alright? And that's true. Keep that mouth from that lies in our bosom. Even a fool is kind of wise when he hold his peace. She don't need to know your comings and goings, man. That's not good for you. Now, however much information you decide to divulge to her, that's on you. But be wise about it, man. All right? It talks about being over busy with thy maid. Don't be over busy with thy maid, man. Don't even make yourself too available to her. That's not good for you. You have something?
Yep. Hey, Sirach 12. I'm gonna read down verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? All right. Oh, you see the dude. He's playing with the crocodile, putting his hand in his mouth. Yeah, we trained him. All of a sudden, that motherfucker snap down, roll, and bite his damn arm off. It's like, well, you shouldn't have did that dumb shit.
Right. Hey, when one of them niggas in Sigmund Freud get attacked by the lion?
Oh, yeah.
They finally got attacked by that motherfucker, man.
Yep. See, I can put my hand in his mouth. He won't do anything. Yep. That's how it is helping a nigga out. Or some, you know what I'm saying? Even somebody you don't know, and maybe, they are in the situation, but you don't know that person.
That's what I do good.
Yeah, you haven't proven that person. You don't know who they are. Mm-hmm. All right, like up here in Chicago, you got a lot of migrants. You got a lot of people coming from different places and shit. And this is one of the places they sending them. So that's kind of affecting a lot of stuff that's going on in the city. All right, and you got a lot of robberies. You got a lot of hot stuff that's been increasing ever since it was already, up, but now you got a lot of that, man. You got Jake jumping out doing 10, what was that, up north, they did like 10 robberies in one night. All right, you really got to know, you know what I'm saying, and stay on your toes out here, man. And you just can't, man. Scriptures say give to a godly man. All right, hey, when I give to the ocular. Everything else that's for the Lord, for me to have from the Lord. And that's that.
Yeah, you can't be too friendly. What Sirach say? Have not every man in the house, many men have many trains.
Yep.
Hey, you never know what the fuck what they really got going on. Ulterior motives, man. Exactly. Niggas is wicked. Yeah. When I say niggas, I mean people, not just black people. I mean, all these motherfuckers, man.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yep. And this just one of the ways that these scriptures. We mentioned a few precepts actually. But shows how these things can be applied in everyday life. Even a nigga that kills his homie and then found out later that the shit that he thought his homie did was true. Somebody lied on him. Hey, that's in the scriptures, man. That's the part 2 of the Rico story. All right? Simple giving our brother All right, your homie, the benefit of doubt can avoid a lot of extra shit too, man. The scriptures giving practical knowledge again.
Admonish thy friend, it may be
that's what I'm finna get. That's the spirit. You finish quoting it.
Yeah, admonish thy friend, it may be that he hath not done it.
I think it's Sirach 19.
Right, scriptures say, examine before thou rebuke.
That's right. That's right. This Sirach 19 and 13. Admonish your friend, it may be he have not done it. And if he have done it, then he do it no more. Sometimes the niggas need to be checked, man. And they'll be like, oh shit, yeah, you know what, that was bogus. These niggas go from 0 to 10. Alright, it says be not malicious towards any. You know? That's not the right word, I don't think. But it's like Sirach 11, Sirach 13. Alright? Do nothing with malicious intent, something like that. So our mind shouldn't be set on being malicious, man. Alright? Just ready to fuck a nigga up. Like, this is your friend, that's crazy. Scriptures tell us 70 times 7. See, the scriptures is practical. Admonish thy friend, it may be he have not said it, and if he have, that he speak it not again. Admonish your friend, for many times it is a slander, and believe not every tale. Niggas become enemies instantly, man. When this your best friend and you just not his enemy, man. Alright? It say become not an enemy instead of a friend. You don't switch from being a friend to enemy just all willy-nilly. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You had something?
Yeah. Just to back you up, this is Ecclesiastes 7:9. Be not hasty in the spirit to be angry, for anger rested in the bosom of fools.
Calm.
And that's these niggas. They're emotional, you know what I'm saying? They might be friends like you say, but somebody, you know, do the sneaky talk thing. Oh, he said this, he said that. All of a sudden, these guys shooting each other houses up, you know what I'm saying? All kind of situations he done got with his baby mama, this, that, the third. All off of just some something that could have been avoided with wisdom. I've seen it over and over.
Yep. You know, and we reached the camp. We finna hop out and teach. But man, that was really it, man. This wisdom is practical and meant to be used in everyday life.
Yep.
So hope this is edifying. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechak. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone. And Sausage Press doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, my Baba Ball.